What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete Strategy. I am Pete. I'm a top grandmaster playing Risk Global Domination. Today we're fighting on my home and native land of Canada. Advanced exponential capitals. Okay, so if you like the video, you can throw me a like. You can subscribe to Free Pete to the Kill Pete Strategy. I would love it if you did, folks. Welcome. We are orange in the second seat. It doesn't actually look like we have any hard choke blizzards. We could take the bottom of Greenland or a piece of Newfoundland and Labrador. I actually like this a lot because no one's going to choke that. So maybe I get this, into that. Someone's probably at the other end, though. So we'll both be Cucaracha to each other. What are the other options? Well, we got the 2-territory Manitoba, which is OP. There's 2-territory +4 in the middle. See blues cap. Does that change my plan? If I cap here and someone's behind me, I'm fucked. Alberta's okay. Maybe we do that. Maybe we get the 2-territory +4. All right, we're trying middle here. I've won from all sides. I've won from the top left. I've won from the top. I've won from the middle. These are versatile settings, and let me show you. Red picks that. Let me show you what they look like. So we're playing Canada Advance with exponential card type capitals. Fog and Blitz are on, Portals, Alliances are off. So imagine a hyped up version of progressive capitals is what we're playing. We have an automated bot, so the bot will take cards. Expo sequence goes 5, 7, 10, 13, 17, 23, and up by 1.3x. So the card sequence goes up real fast. The early game is jockeying for position. I like these bonuses if you're new to Canada Advanced. We got some serious bonuses. We got Alaska is 4, Yukon is 3, Northwest Territories is 7. Nunavut has none of it at 8. Greenland and Newfoundland and Labrador are 5. Quebec also 8. Ontario worth 6. Manitoba and Saskatchewan worth +4. Alberta and British Columbia worth +5. And the United States of America worth +10 if you can hold it. Okay, so blue decides to take a bonus if they have no real right to on the first turn. Really stop that, can I? I can take my own bonus. That's what I could do. Ooh, okay, we see green. Okay. So we're going to be stuck in the middle. And if either of these guys break us, we cry. But we get a lot of good info. We have a lot of good info on the caps. We have blue. We're getting a read that yellow's top left. We find green. We find red. Who else don't we know about? This tells me that yellow is probably not in the... Is yellow in the pocket? What do you think yellow's cap is by this? It's probably that. Maybe corner cap. Could be. And magenta is unknown to us so far. Okay. See how it goes. Have I ever won from the power bottom? Yes, I have, sir. Yes, I have. Haley says, I've played this map once, and if I remember correctly, it was very confusing what connected to what. Yeah, up here, right? The Canadian Arctic archipelago is not well labeled as far as what connects to what. Also, I think it would be pretty cool if the game made it more clear, like that you didn't have to just highlight on your attack phase, but you could actually like, hypothetically, you can actually like know what connects to what on someone else's turn, right? So you could figure out your pathing while not active. Okay, so red knows, at least inferentially, where I capped based on me coming down. Does blue betray immediately? Or does green? Do we see any of magenta? Leona says your one cap sense is tingling, and you think it's in the corner, eh? They didn't even take the bonus. Yeah, yellow opened like a noob would. Okay, that just goes up. Take Alberta. Good deal. We got a good neighbor. Do we got a good neighbor in blue as well? Because blue just take Ontario here. All right, we're going to go with Leona's Spidey sense, friends. Don't do me wrong. Oh, it's a 4 cap. You let me down, Leona. You let me down. How could you do that to me? Okay, we found the L cap. And we got particularly ass dice. The only player we do not yet see is magenta. If I lose this game, we're all going to direct 100% of the blame on Leona. Just wait till you take the Bono, then slameth. All right, fine. I didn't do it properly. Oh, he's off again. This guy didn't learn shit. He did it again. How you doing, Blacksmith? I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm fucking having a great day. How are you? Such immature advice. No, she's... Leona's good for it, guys. Now we have it. I know. What a dumbass. I'm not sure what yellow was doing. Why did they cap in a corner anyways? Because they
fucking suck.
Higgin Thomas says a skill I've learned a bit about. For Pete Man. What's the skill? Not capping in corners? Yeah. Conan says, I had a bug yesterday. That instant skip my turn, I got my troops spread randomly across my board, and then my turn ended. Yeah. When you make a kill at the very, very end of your clock. It is a glitch. I got that actually on the podcast. Me and your bros, last time we shot it. Like, he got a kill at the last fucking second, and it spread all of his troops across. Didn't give him the extra time. It happened then subsequently to me. Like, back-to-back turns. Same glitch twice in the same game. We don't see any magenta a second time. Green says well played. Magenta's British Columbia then. Magenta's British Columbia. Okay. What does green do? Yep, just chip. Oh, okay. Okay. I wonder how red and blue are going to interact. Yellow's cap looking right for the taking. Yeah, I'm going to try it again, D-Fan. But this time, things will be different. If I fail it twice in a row, then you can blame Leona. Creston says, dude, I can tell you that. The clean shade face is goated. I can't even stop touching it. No, I don't like it. I lived a clean shaved life for a long time. You do you. I'm happy for you. As I said, my fucking girlfriend would kill me. She's like, no, don't do it. All right, and wha, and wha, and now you just lose the game. Right now, you just terribly, terribly lose the game as yellow. Put troops on your capitals, friends.
Put troops on your capitals.
I don't know how many times I have to say it. For those in the back, put troops on your capitals. He's not quitting, though. Okay, sure. This time okay, fair enough. I'll let you have that bonus. That makes a ton of sense. You fucking noob. Maddie says, for newer players on their phone, do not run any apps in the background while playing Risk. The chance of a bot out go up. Oh, yeah, when switching. Yeah, that's a good one. Wolf on Leash says, I watched the podcast earlier and it was great. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. They're not popular, so I know that those who like them a lot, and I like doing them. So I really do hope you enjoy them. Really. Sometimes I just make shows because I know people like them, and I like them. But now I have a corner cap. No, I like my position. I'm going to keep pressuring yellow out of that position. Terrence says women have a crazy notion that hair on the face is a desired masculine trait. I don't look. At some point in your life as a human, I think you just got to let vanity go. And for me, I can't be bothered. I shouldn't be the one who cares about what I look like as much as the person who has to look at me all the time, right? So I think it's only reasonable that she gets to say, right? She's like, I like this, look like this. I'm like, sure, no problem. Right? He does have BC. Okay, so we don't know where the magenta cap is, but it's either in British Columbia or in the British Columbia sphere. And that's good to know. Does magenta go up then into yellow? Nobody taking Greenland is interesting. Yeah. Okay. I'll just be like, thanks. Thanks. I have his cap already. Thanks. I'm gonna let. I'll happily let magenta have Yukon if they let me have Alaska, which I've stolen a cap in. I'm now going to spend my troops taking Greenland here. Green has no expansion ability, which sucks. Maybe Green takes my 11 cap. I should keep putting troops on it. Too many things I want to do at the same time. 25. Okay, Green is playing Card Pass Expo mode, which is fine. He does have a good bonus. You're not even talking about the look. You're talking about the touch. Oh, you forgot what your face feels like. Kill yellow? Not yet. It's too early. Too early for that to matter, and they're in too many potential spaces. My job this turn is to continue to expand, so I should take another bonus. Ideally, I want Greenland, but I don't think I get it, so I don't think I mess around with a second split position. I think I keep putting troops on the 11 cap, like I have been 1, 2, maybe 3 now, just because we don't want to lose it. But both of our neighbors have been good to us. Maybe I do this. Maybe I indicate to red that I'm up here. I just walk away from its border. And then I go, hua, hua. We respect magenta. Oh, yellow's still there. Okay. We respect magenta. And we find their cap, and we say thank you. A little light guarding. Okay. This is a good board position for the fourth turn. Smoke That Tank says, I think if the right viewers find your podcast, they'll enjoy it. That's why I think you should expand beyond risk content. I agree with you. My question is the how, right? The execution of how to do that. I have all sorts of ideas, and I'd love to talk about ideas that aren't gaming. It really comes down to the packaging of that. How do I, put it together and then put it out there in a way that will be enjoyed by people? Because I know there's a lot of you guys that like Philosophical Pete. Myself included. I find it very interesting. Now we get to watch Yellow slowly bought out, or maybe he just forgot to click over from Fortify because he's very new to the game. 12 for red. Does red attack Greenland? If I was red, I would have seen it as my natural expansion is to go up there. That 5 is a guard stack. That 5 says don't break my bonus. Yeah. So red doesn't actually have an expansion past Newfoundland and Labrador. Petocrates. Oh, he does break. Okay. Okay, well, that's just asking me to break your only bonus. So that's not intelligent. So red sucks. General Herbivore. Sure. All right. General Herbivore is not very good. That's good to know. I think Magenta's going to respect me. I think they take Yukon. Wouldn't make much sense for Magenta to break me because I'm just permanently up there because I have a cap. Maybe he rolls the cap. No, he takes Yukon, right? Takes a Yukon. Good. Well played. Okay. So Green is Alberta. Green can't expand. And he's being good neighbor. Deepan says, do you think SMG expands their servers, considering we had 400 ping in India? I wouldn't know about even what that word means. Green's expanding in Northwest Territory. Yeah. Okay. Do I hate that? How do I feel about that? I don't think I care. I think ideally I don't want to be at war with anybody. Maybe I'll start mapping Nunavut visually and get a sense of what I can hold. What does blue do? Does blue have I was going to say, does blue have Ontario? Not yet. Why doesn't blue take Ontario? What's he missing? You should never ever do drugs. That when you do, they're great. I do drugs seldomly. Depends on your definition of drugs. I've never done many drugs, but the things I like to do, I don't know if you call acid a drug or not. I really enjoy it. It's been a huge benefit to my life too, not just in a recreational sense, but it's helped me get to the bottom of some real deep issues that I had/have. Did Green take the bonus yet? Which one? Northwest Territories? No. Northwest Territories requires this one that I still have. I think I'm going to let him have it, though. Maybe I just break red for being a D-bag. Okay. We just take a mapping tour around the top of the map. No one is up there except for Green. Green would like Northwest Territories. We see yellow here. We see yellow here. How many more places could yellow be? No one has yet taken Ontario. We don't know these 3 territories there. Yellow bot sets up there. It's likely that's the only place they exist. And now the bot being up there will hopefully break Northwest Territories for me. So I'm not the bad guy. Okay. Is the U.S. portion the Asia of this map? I think people sometimes go for it. But yeah, it's a very rare hold for sure. Smoke That Dank says, I think we'll just take time to popularize. Maybe start with discussions with people on your Discord until you can get more notable guests to appear on it. I dream one day of a discussion with Peter Joseph. I wouldn't even know what to say. I wouldn't even know what to say to him. He is so far beyond my ability. Are we off cap, Red? How many troops could Red possibly have on their capital? He only tries to take the USA Bono in tournaments. Yeah, and it works. Sometimes it works. How could you not call acid a drug? I don't think it is. Frankly, it's not habit forming. It's known. It's not toxic. So the 2 very common negative associations with the word drug are: is it addictive, and will it kill you? And acid is neither of those, right? It is certainly not habit forming, and it is certainly not toxic in any known amount. Red is off cap. I'm not sure. I think Red might have like a 15, 20 cap, but I want to check. I want to check just in case this fucking breaker. I'm going to check. I'm going to check his cap. We'll see. It's more like coffee? No, not true. Caffeine is absolutely toxic in known amounts. Caffeine will kill you at certain amounts. So I don't think that works at all. He's going to try and pare down the bot to try and get the +7. Green is a passive player. Green is a passive player, sure. Okay, and blue just hasn't expanded at all. Much become less effective the more often you use them. Yes, same with LSD. You need a long refractory period. If it alters, okay, this is CNX's definition of drug is if it alters your mental state. So like sugar, like how far of an alter are we? I shouldn't do the annoying philosopher definition thing, but like how do you define alter? Okay. Blue gets a 10 set, which means I get the 13. I wonder. Saying acid isn't a drug, it's just cope. I don't understand that sentence. Is that like Gen Z speak? How close am I to the yellow kill? Yeah, he does have a 20. Okay, so we're flipping into the expo portion of the game. So I break everything. Cope is a ye old word. Yeah, but I don't understand the context. What am I coping from? Right, I was being specific with the definition as you were. It just sounds dumb to me. It sounds like something a dumb person would say. But when I hear somebody talk like that, I go, okay, that's just a slang term I don't know. So it's not that they're dumb. It's that I don't understand what they're trying to communicate. So that's why I asked for a follow-up. Right? Because slang isn't dumb. Slang is the way language evolves. So because I'm not with it, because I'm an old fucking fart, I'd be curious to know what the slang term means. As a millennial, are Gen Z less dumb than us millennials? No, people are just people. I would say people are equivalently dumb across the board, myself included. Perhaps myself especially. Leona says, "Cope generally means special pleading in the slang. Special pleading, meaning would be because you like LSD. You're saying it's not a drug. I think. I'm just saying it doesn't connote negatively. And we're going to take the 8 cap. We're not going to open the 8 cap. Oh, we are going to open it. And we're going to take it. I'm very happy if you take that cap. He doesn't want to lose all his troops. No, he's fine with it. 16! Very nice, 16. Very nice. Okay. How does this go from here? So we do have this board kind of mapped. So this is all magenta. This is magenta. This is magenta. This is magenta. This is probably magenta. Where's yellow? Right? Other than here and here. Nowhere, right? We have yellow, I think. Yeah. Oh, he's killing yellow for me. Oh, that's great. Thank you. He's killing yellow for me. I like that a lot. Well played. Oh, he's going to get the yellow kill. He's killing yellow for himself. Nicely done. Okay, green knows how to play. And red quits here? Why is that? Felix says, I absolutely think acid is considered a bad drug by the general populace. Yeah, that's exactly why I brought it up. Right? That's exactly why I brought it up. Because that attitude is dumb. So because something is considered bad by the general populace, could be because they are uneducated, right? And we're just going to retake bonuses, or no, we're just going to break me. Yeah. How do we stop green here? Nobody's doing anything. Everyone's just going to wait to die to green. I don't think there's anything I can do to stop green from just killing me. Maybe he doesn't go for it because I have too many positions. I'm a tricky kill, but I'm not that tricky of a kill if he's good. And he appears to know how to play, so I think I just die here. But then again, I won't set him in turn. SCSL says, how does a person know he is enough? No matter how much I try, I just can't have this feeling that I'm not good enough. I work 10 hours a day, even weekends, and still I feel like I will never be enough. How does someone kill their mind ghost? This is a great question. So the way I answer your question is, internal validation isn't the same exactly as enough. I used to believe that I wasn't enough. And when I believed that, I used to work to try and externally validate. I used to say, if I work hard, if I make money, if I am liked by people, if I'm liked by girls, right? If I am beautiful, if I am smart, if I am all of those things that we're trying to measure ourselves externally, then I will be worthy. That, realizing that that was a fundamentally false belief, was very helpful in leveling up my mentality, because that hamster wheel keeps going infinitely, right? If you seek external validation, you will need to continue to seek external validation. But if you realize that internal validation is infinite and whole, right? Being a person of integrity means wholeness, right? There's the double meaning of integrity. There's like, you're a righteous, forthright, upstanding individual. You're a man of integrity. But also there is the state of being integrated, right? You are whole. So right now you're experiencing internal tension because you have a false belief. And that false belief is, if I work really, really hard, then I will be worthy. That's bullshit. And you need to learn that that's bullshit. You need to know in your bones that you are worthy independent of anything, right? You are worthy simply because you exist. And that is, I don't know how to teach you that lesson. It was both a tricky lesson for me to get to and an essential lesson for me to get to. And it was such a fucking level up when I finally did, because it was like, I am worthy. Always. And so are you. We all are, right? We all deserve our existence. Okay, so we're chilling. Sorry, I need to focus on this game just for a moment. I don't know that I can make a kill. Maybe red, but I don't think so. Bait red into hitting shit. Open a shitty capital. Okay. Cool. Green is good. Green's gonna be a problem for other people. We now just have a big open cap in the middle. Sorry, I'm missing a lot of really good conversation. Thanks. I have no idea how to break through that wall and learn it, but thanks for helping. I can try, and you describe everything 100% how I feel. Yes, because I was you. And I was you for most of my life. So let's see if we can get to the bottom of it in words. Because I think a lot of people believe this. And I think we are kind of incepted culturally into believing this. It makes us very good producers and consumers for the economy, right? It makes us very good cogs in the machine. If you think of integrity as a matter of self-respect, this is how I would answer it. Self-respect comes down to being whole. It comes down to being complete. You didn't ask to be made, right? You are more than a cog in the machine, right? You are, I assume, a man. I'm going to say you are a man, but you might be a woman. Either way, right? The advice still applies. You are a man who happens to exist, and you happen to have been given this moment. And that moment is a gift. And for us to not appreciate, where's he going? Try to kill me? Who's he trying to kill? Try to kill red. He might have it. He might have it. This guy knows how to play Expo. So we're having a very, very important conversation in the moment of a game where he does get it. Yeah, he does get it. Good kill by Green. All right, we're all in trouble. I go like this, huh? Good game. Green is Predator. Green's playing great. Green's playing great. Why is Magenta crying? Sorry, I kind of lost track of what I was saying. Do I consider myself a Xennial? I think the official term is Xennial for what I've for the cohort I've been born into, but you know, I don't really consider myself anything. I consider myself a person who's had experiences, and I like to talk about, particularly, I like to talk about self-hatred as a. Yeah, we knew there was nothing on that cab. So we're gonna pivot. Hey, 23 for Magenta. Should feel good about that. I play Oregon Trail on Commodore 64. Yeah. You mispronounced boomer there, Pete. Lol. My folks are boomers. I hope to break through that one day as well. And then again, we have depression in the family. So I'm going to say to you, I had lifelong depression, right? I thought about killing myself on a daily basis for years of my life. Okay. So, and you guys listening to me say this to you who haven't heard that might, same here, might feel like that is so foreign to the experience you get of me now, right? I am a completely different man. I got to the bottom of why I hated myself, say 6-7 years ago, and it was a tremendous amount of work. So maybe what I will ask you is a similar question to what I was asked. Why do you believe this? Why do you hate yourself? It is obviously untrue, right? You dress yourself. You care for your family, right? We're having a conversation right now. You made it. You're still here, right? Why then? Why do you live in this paradox? We're trying to kill Blue? Blue is trying to kill Blue, yeah. Just kills everybody. But Blue doesn't set him. Trying to kill Magenta. Yeah, he's trying to kill Magenta. Either kill sets him, though. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just lines up for the kill next turn. What does Blue do? Absolutely fuck all, right? One attack is certainly fatal. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Blue's just a noob. Okay. They off cap maybe. Miss the fort, 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 miss. I don't have it, right? I'm going to be just shy on troops. Oh, where is it? Yeah! Yeah, it was good luck, eh? It was really good luck. It was the best luck ever. Yeah, so good luck. I'm so lucky, sir. I'm so lucky. That's all it is. It's just luck. It's all luck, friends. It's all luck. I'm just a lucky man. Ladies and gentlemen. SC says, because I should have become a father already. I'm 43. I wasted my life working all the time to become wealthy. Well, made that. Didn't make me happy. I built a great body. Didn't help. And now 43, I feel like I just run past my fingers and I can't stop it. I wasted so much time at work. but only when I work can I stop thinking about these dark thoughts. I can really dive and disappear into my Excel sheets and my projects, and I work at a project manager. Okay, here's what I would like you to do, but it didn't give me happiness. No, feel like shit. I had some of my darkest days in high school. I had some of my darkest days in university, but I also had some of my darkest days after I was already married. I already owned my home. I had a business. I had employees. I was making money. I had the house with the cats. You know, I had solved my material problems. Sounds like you and I are very similar. You do not suffer from material problems. The world is arguably easy for you. Maybe not in the sense that it didn't require a lot of work, but in the sense that you figured it out. It's not overwhelmingly complex. But what seems to be elusive for you is inside. Why are you here? Why do you believe you don't deserve all of these good things in your life? That's ridiculous. And it is obviously ridiculous, right? It is being shown to you that it is ridiculous. An infinite number of times in your life. The things that matter are not the things that we earn. The things that matter are not the things that we own. They are the things that we earn, right? The love of your friends and family. There's no idea that you should be any sort of way, okay? You are infinite love. Damn right. So am I. Connect with that. I would like you to meditate on this question. This is what worked for me. It may not work for you, but I will give it to you freely. From my heart to yours, friend, I would like you to meditate on this question. Why do you hate yourself? Don't assume you know. Ask yourself honestly and ask yourself relentlessly. And maybe if you ask the right question, you will get the answer back. That's what worked for me. I hope it works for you. I love you. We need you. And we need the best version of you. So if you show up as that best version, I will promise to do my part, and I will try to show up as my best version as well. Defeating. That was a deep one, man. Sorry, we got real distracted from the Expo game. Novices, huh? Is Great a novice too? Beginner my ass. You fucking sniping fuck. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found some of it fun and entertaining, maybe even a little bit educational and informative. I love you all. Love you. You want to watch more Pete? There's more Pete right there. You can like the show. You can subscribe to the show. And for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.